Hey y'all, we are back with another fire ass interview, and this time we got Bishop. Okay, y'all.
Mhm.
Y'all know who Bishop is, okay? For the people who don't know, tell the people who Bishop is.
Bishop, a battle rap, Southeast Georgia, Star Power, Big Nation. You know what I'm saying? Up and
All right,
coming. I'm climbing quick.
alrighty. So for the people who don't know, what I mean, just let's give them a little bit more background info on you. How long exactly have you been battle rapping? You feel me? Just to
Um,
show them the climb that you made in such short time.
uh, Saturday, the first made it for a year and 4 months.
Okay.
Okay. All right, so what made you start battling?
It was I was a fan, right? And I was in the Norbs at all group, and I forgot who I was arguing with, and we was arguing about the Bankhead JC battle, and we started getting into bars or whatever, and I
Yeah.
broke a bar down. I forget like which one I broke down offhand. I broke a bar down, and
Mm-hmm.
Bankhead was like, "Bro, you battle rap?" I was like, "Nah, I don't battle rap." He was like, "You media?" I was like, "Nah, I'm just a fan." He was like, "You might want to get into it." So I thought about it, and I posted in that group. I was like, "How do you get into battle rap?" And the league on the name. Well, he was running the UBL South on for Gray.
Okay.
It's like different divisions in UBL, and his name was
Mhm.
Static. And he was like, "You interested?" And I was like, "Yeah." And then COVID hit and everything, COVID,
Uh-huh.
whatever you want to call it. So it pushed when I was supposed to start back. So my bro that God rest his soul, my brother Cheese, his baby mama, his old lady at the time, um, she battle rapped or whatever. My cousin like, "Hey bro, you know Tasha battle rap?" I was like, "Nah." So I hit her up, talked to her. I was like, "Yeah, I was about to get into it. I'm just waiting for my first battle." It's like, "Oh, we got a league in Jacksonville." I was like, "Oh, okay." And I actually had my first battle on their platform. And then not the next weekend, the weekend after that, I had my second battle. And like I did both of those on all together like on about 15 days prep.
Damn.
Mm.
Damn.
What?
Okay.
That's what's up. Shit.
Hey,
So
yo, look, you answered a whole lot of questions, and that that just that little bit of time for real, for real. You
Right.
know what I mean? Like.
What's
Very
up?
forthcoming
Shit.
with the information, but that's good though. You feel me? So let's get into the whole King of the Swamp title. You feel me? Like,
Woo! Let's get into it.
is that self proclaimed King of the Swamp? Somebody, what I mean, give you the crown? Like how that go down,
How
bro?
did it
Like,
work?
let's talk about
okay. That's interesting. I wouldn't even expect that question. So
it.
basically, I feel like, and this ain't no disrespect to nobody, right? I feel like
Mm-hmm.
on one of the, if we're gonna talk about regions, my region, right, South Georgia, right, well,
Right,
Southeast
right,
Georgia,
right.
I'm I'm that nigga in Southeast Georgia. Ain't that many of us, but I'm that nigga in Southeast Georgia. And then you
Mm-hmm.
got Ease.
Talk about it.
Ease is from he's from Albany, Georgia. His home league is BBA, the league I had my first battle on. Um,
Uh-huh.
and he reps, he was involved in the Florida movement heavy. He always shouted out his home league, Florida movement. So, I'm the only one that says straight out South Georgia, you know what I mean? So when it
Mm-hmm.
comes to South Georgia, I feel like, you know what I'm saying? Like this my shit. So, the swamp shit or whatever, like everybody knows swamp. Everybody know what Swamp Dune did or whatever. He climbing the ranks, you know what I'm saying? He got that, he self-made or whatever. Um, I'm just now starting to get, opportunities and etc.
Right,
But
right,
I
right.
most definitely feel like next year by this time, like I'm gonna have my place cemented in this shit. So, I'm from the swamp. I'm from the biggest swamp in the country. Like they know who I am. And when they don't want to know who I am, they gonna know who I
They
am. Just like the
they
raccoon
know who
shit.
Bishop
They
is.
know who I am. I don't let all that
Mm-hmm.
shit get to me. They know who I
All right, all right, all right. So,
All right, so what's with the raccoon wave?
am.
Shit
It
crazy.
actually, that right there was actually like crazy because I was in,
Facts.
I don't forgot which space it was. It was either, no, it was Doc Petty space. And
Shout out to
this is
Doc
when he
Petty
first,
too.
this
Shout
when he
out
first
Dr.
started
Petty.
spaces, right? So
Mhm.
when they're talking, me, I'm country as fuck. So I'm talking, and they like, where this nigga from? You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, from Southeast Georgia, I'm from a little town called Folkestone, Georgia. You know what I'm saying? That little dip, everybody still can feel like that little dip that going to Florida. That's where I'm from, or
Right.
whatever. So, we talking and everything, and I'm like, yeah, man, like I used to have a pet coon. So I posted a video. I did not expect that video to do what it did. But it actually, what happened was the space kind of got bigger and bigger that day. Like, I want to say, I think Fendi came in there. No, uh, the Bardashian, Shuni came in there. Ehart was in there. Miss Petty was in there. It was a lot of female battle rappers in there or whatever. And I'm a big Ehart fan. Like Ehart is my favorite female battle rapper. K-Shot is my favorite male battle rapper. So we was talking, and then I was like, yo, and then Doc was like, Bishop a big fan. She's like, who is Bishop? I was telling her, she's like, yeah, this nigga got a pet coon. Like, what? And they put
A
it in a
pet.
jumbo time. She was like, yo, you got to tell me about where the fuck you
Hold
from,
up,
my boy.
though, before you tell that story though, hold off on that. We gonna say that for the end though. You feel me?
All right, my boy.
We gonna say that for the end, yo. You feel me? All
Pet
right,
coon.
all right. So you want to touch on the whole like no entourage experience, bro? Like you know what I mean? That was a stepping stone for your career. You feel me? Like you want to just talk about the whole experience, like just getting involved in it, and then like how it played out.
Um, I wouldn't even really say it was a stepping stone. I would say more of it was development that I needed. It was very crucial, and with me being like, how can I say it? Me being me, I'm just saying me being me. Like the whole no entourage thing was a curveball for me because I knew nothing about the damn no entourage tournament. I got a message. Somebody told me to come in. Somebody said, "What about Bishop?" Carson said he already in the tournament. His manager put him in there earlier. Then he want to message me and tell me he did it. I'm at the doctor's office, so I'm at the doctor's office. So she's like, he got to send
Hey.
$25. So I text the boss. I was like, yo, I'm gonna send it to her as soon as I get up out of here. Give me like 15 minutes. But Doc was like, he'll take care of it. So he did it. I got in there and it was like, okay, my style ain't built for 1 minute.
Right,
So
right,
what can I do or whatever? So I went back and I watched some old grind time videos and I'm like, nah, that ain't helping me. And I'm like, okay, so I gotta make my shit fit for audience that everybody hasn't heard me rap. So what can I do? So I went back, I watched all my battles again, and I took out like what I liked, what I felt the crowd would like, and I just mixed that in with it. And I'm like, I gotta get straight to the point. And it actually helped me develop a new style. And then it went from me hopping in different pockets that I was comfortable with. So it was really crucial because it helped me break out of like run on schemes, being too wordy, um, outdated punches and outdated setups and stuff. So it really helped get me upbeat, and do what I needed to do. Like I'm very arrogant. So when I seen who was in my bracket, I was like, oh, Eon the other only motherfucker I'm gonna have an issue with. But it's a story behind that one too. So I ain't even gonna tap into that. So I was like, I know what's enough for these niggas. They gave me a nigga that only had one battle. And then I had an I battle dude. I'm like, oh yeah, this ain't I battle. I'm gonna fuck him up. And then I had Data. I'm like, yeah, she ain't got enough or whatever. I'm still mad about the Key AV shit though. But neither here nor there. But I appreciate it. I really thank them for that. Um, like writing in a minute, writing in like every week, 3 minutes is it's kind of. I thought it was gonna be challenging. It was actually like easy because niggas don't even know them first 2 rounds. I wrote that shit the night before.
right, 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 right.
Like
Mm.
Very short prep time, right?
and I wrote that shit the night before, like so.
Damn.
Um, but I'm used to short prep time. I battle crew on 18 days prep, so it was like
That's
Right,
I
what's
wish I
up.
had. I really wish I had more time. Like I really wish I had a little bit more time,
Right.
but that ain't no
right.
excuse.
But
Absolutely.
you still developing, and to be able to do that on, at this stage in your career, and
That's a
some of the
skill.
looks you had at this point is hey, as long as you entertaining, yo, you can figure the rest out on the way there. You feel me?
Right,
Like,
right,
Yo, I ain't
that's
gonna
the
lie to you. It's the people like how can I put it? Like when that crew battle dropped, I was asleep, bro. I didn't even know what was going on. I had motherfuckers blowing me up on Facebook, Twitter. So when I got up, I looked on my phone, I went in the Brit message me, and I went in the Canon space. And he was like, we was looking for you. We played your battle in the space or whatever. And he critiqued me, 40 critiqued me, and they talked to me or whatever. And Ken was like, bro, whoever you sparring with, bro, you got to change who you sparring with. And this is what we're going to do. We're going to take the first step. I'm about to inbox you my number.
right.
Run your shit by me, and I'm going to let you know what it is out the gate. And if I need to get another nigga, and that'll help you, like, yeah, that's what we're going to do. But,
It's
like, you
love.
gifted.
It's love.
right.
You
Right.
gifted.
That's real
So I
shit.
was like, I appreciate it, bro. Like, him, Clean Paper, 40,
Mm.
E-Heart, they been, blessings or, they been blessings or whatever. So, even when I'm
Thanks.
not, like,
All of that.
doing some off the wall shit, like 40 and E Hard, they on my ass, you know what I'm saying? So
Right.
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 I
Right.
listen to them and I take everything they say in the perspective, especially with Canon too.
Yeah,
So
shout out to 40, E Hard, Candy, all of those over there at Blunts and Bullshit.
but it's really caution too though. I can't leave out like
And
caution, like
Caution too, and Rock and all of them too.
caution really don't know, right? Okay, can I tell y'all this story? Can I tell y'all this story?
Go ahead.
Hell
All
yeah.
right, so the thing with caution, right? We was in Tyson's space and we was sitting there. It was Tyson or Tony Jr. space, I forgot which one. And we was talking, and niggas like, boy, you always talking about rapping, but you don't rap. I was like, y'all can go look my battles up on YouTube, et cetera, et cetera. So my Doc Ronnie battle was out at the time. So, I was telling, they was like, who would you want to battle? Like, I'm like, I'm Philly biased, bro. I rock with them old niggas like Kaboom, Cicero, um, uh, Reed Dollars, Enes. Like, I love them niggas. I love all them niggas, bro. And and I was like, if I could battle anybody like first, I would want to battle Cicero if I had to go through the whole Philly roster or whatever. And K Walker was like, hey, yo, watch this. You talking crazy. My man's down there say he'll fuck you up tonight, my boy. What you trying to do? And I get Cicero in there. So I was like, bet. At the same time, I had told Tyson before that space, like, I don't even care to battle no more, bro. I ain't got no motivation or whatever. And then Caution came in there, and me and Caution went at it. And then she was a judge, and I was cool. I was cool with that. And I smoked them or whatever in front of Cicero, K Walker, Lady Caution, and Clean. And they told Floss the boss about me. He put me in Rio, put me with Rio on his boss this card on Spaces, or whatever. And to hear like people like Prez Mafia say, "Yo, you nice," and Floss like, "Boy, you got something," and a whole uproar. And that's when Loso was the timekeeper. I just stayed out Spaces after that. And them niggas blew my phone up. They was like, yo, people want to talk to you. And O reached out to me, Loso, they talked to me. And it's like, we want to help you, man. I became Star Power and kind of went from now.
Okay.
That's
All right.
dope.
So, um, how did you feel about the Tay Rock and Swamp battle?
Me and Rock talked about this morning, bro. I told Rock, I'm like, bro, I was going for you. Like, I ain't a stupid nigga. Like, it's hard to beat you anywhere. I don't give a fuck if it was somebody's backyard. It's hard to beat you anywhere. Um,
Absolutely.
I said, the part you made me mad at in your first round, which was crazy, one of your best rounds.
Mm-hmm. I agree.
Nigga, when you told that nigga you country, you could never fuck with me, I felt some type of way about that, my boy. He said, I know I was thinking about you when I said that shit, nigga. I know you were trolling. And
Yo,
I was like, yo, bro, watch your mouth.
I
Like, bro,
think
cause
I heard that this morning too.
like my cousins, them, like he big rock fans, bro. Like my people in Woodbound, they big rock fans, bro. Like them niggas love rock. If they would have heard Rock say that shit, bro, they would have. But this nigga got us fucked up, boy. What do you mean he country? You know what I'm saying? Just jokingly, but I felt like for me it's a preference battle. I feel like it's 2-1 either way. Simply
Okay.
because both of their third rounds, you could pick them either way through the booze. They both had good content. I ain't
Mm-hmm.
gonna be mad at whoever say whoever won. I I
That's
think
good.
Rock just I told Rock not to say that raccoon shit, but he won't listen to me. And
Look, I feel because I feel like it all went downhill after the raccoon shit.
and I'm gonna tell you something in battle rap, right?
Mm-hmm.
The thing that's why I said with battle rap, only thing you're gonna get from me is performance, punches, aggression, and schemes. I don't do personals, I don't do angles, because this is the thing you do, right? When you do personals, if that personal don't hit, your round dead. If
Mm-hmm.
you doing an angle, the angle don't hit, your round dead. And the thing about it is, like I try to tell, like I don't wash my hands with that, but I was trying to tell other people that's in the other smaller leagues in the South, like you got to be mindful of how you writing. Like y'all got to stop writing for the room that you in because nobody
Mm-hmm.
knows y'all in this
That's
room.
it.
You got to write for the cam and make your content hit in the room for the cam as well, or whatever. Like, you know what I'm saying? I'm just giving advice that I got, you know, and like some people them like I stay away from angles. Like you gonna talk about this dude that nobody don't fucking know, and when they look at it, it's just gonna be like I don't know what he's talking about. But the other dude rapping, it's gonna be more like, oh, he won because I don't know what he's talking about. Like
Mm-hmm.
that's the oppression. Like, but you gotta know what you're doing. But it all comes with time, though. Everybody's still getting better. Everybody's still learning, but it just comes with time. I'm a very not likable person. So, coming from me, you know what I'm saying? It's wrong when I do it. It's okay when they do it. So,
Hey,
Okay.
you know how I go.
you
All
know what I'm saying? That's the motto.
Alright, so the beef was swamp. Let's talk about it.
right.
Really ain't. I'd be honest with you. It really ain't no beef. Like I ain't gonna say no beef, but
There ain't
I'm
no
gonna
beef.
say like you know, and this me
Potatoes.
being like honest, like right, he got a lot going on right now. He just came off the rock battle. He got the 2-on-2. He about to do with Farrah. I'm happy for what he doing. He pushing his town. The niggas he around. Like Bless the God, DJ the Piranha, Capos the Bambino. The South Carolina niggas. Um, Salute to all that. He doing what he's supposed to do. Um, but yeah, eventually we're gonna have to run into each other eventually. But I
Yeah.
just don't. My whole thing was we had this conversation, and then you go and you posted a picture, and then you knew Rock was gonna take the bait because of how niggas get on me about it, and to like I said, I seen it. Everybody seen it. So it was just like when niggas say I'm trying to I can't get clout off something I started. Like that's impossible for me to do. Like I can't get caught up something I started. Simple as that. Like when I came into spaces, I was me. I was the country nigga. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm proud of where I come from. I'm proud of how I was brought up. Like you do some of it in your bars, but you went out here advocating for it. Like you went out here advocating for all the other niggas in the South. You went out here getting your head beat in with me and Spills when we was out here talking about niggas from Louisiana, Texas, Georgia, Tennessee. You feel what I'm saying? Like I felt like it was a damn. I ain't gonna say like for that amount of people not to know Baby James, um, was crazy. When he was in the No Entourage tournament, and Baby James is like top 10 in the South, probably top 5 in the South. You know what I'm saying? Just like Monsta, uh, them boys they different, and we really don't get the notoriety we should. But it also comes with the league, right? Because I also feel like the league should when they pushing these battles, right? You got to promote these battles the right way. You got to get out on different platforms. Even sometimes when you got a good battle and you get some people that in the culture to check it out for you, Then you like, hey yo, even if you got to shoot a media personnel a couple bucks to like review this battle for you do a blog, it helps your platform. It helps that. And I think another thing for smaller leagues, right? If you believe in your league and you claiming a roster and you fully trust your league owner and staff, right? I feel like leagues should make they people pay dues. Like I feel like they should make them pay dues. And I'm saying this like when you have dues coming in every month, it helps you. It helps the league. Like okay, we know we got this amount of guys, right? So these the ones that's been proving themselves, so we can push them and we can use what we making for the bookings that the first house or the promotion for it and et cetera, et cetera. Just because you in an area, you gonna have to get out and venture on your own. Like after my first, from May to November, I battled in Mississippi, Jackson, Mississippi, Vicksburg, Mississippi, Brunswick, Georgia, Jacksonville, Florida, and Atlanta, Georgia. And I said I want to battle up north this year. I'm not battling down south. January when 22 hit, I'm not battling down south. I got to battle up north.
Okay.
And that's what I stood on.
Hey, we definitely can't wait to see you outside. You know what I mean? Like I feel like we gonna see you up here real soon. You feel me? And some
But that
of
boy
these
dragging that
northern
damn.
states.
How you put a U in soon, my boy?
Hey, look, that's how we do.
That's
Yeah,
how we do.
that's how we do.
We put a U in everything.
I
Hey
hear
yo,
it.
but speaking of the whole no entourage shit and all of that, you feel me, and the space and shit and all of that. Is you and Rock and Caution, y'all good?
We great. We good people, man. Like they no man. Listen, Caution. No, she called me. I do anything I can do for them. You know what I'm saying? Likewise with them or whatever. So it's just like we great. I really want to do No Entourage 3, but me and my baby mom just had a discussion about like Christmas and everything and all this and the third. And for some reason, like my 2-year-old is really advanced because when I say the words money or what you want, he know exactly what he wants. So he got on his. I said, "What you want for Christmas?" He said, "A car." I said, "You want another car?" So she went to Amazon and he was scrolling down the cars. She's like, "Oh, this one good. You want this?" No. This little mother, I swear, I kid you, I swear to God, I'm a right hand for the Lord. I'm not lying. Now we on FaceTime, right? I'm looking at this shit, right? He said, "Ooh, ma, this." This motherfucker clicked a 2022 blue Lamborghini 24V ride on. It's $700 and something dollars. I said, "You want it?" He's like, "Yeah." I was like, "I'm gonna get it then, man. I'm gonna go ahead and
Yeah,
get it.
you gotta get it now. You gotta get it.
I'm gonna get it,
You know what
bro.
I'm saying?
I'm
You
gonna
gotta get
get
it
it."
now.
She
At
tried
this
to go to
point,
every other car, like no, and he scrolled back up to the one he
You
wanted.
said,
That's what he wants. So,
I
right, right
want
there.
I want
Right.
that one, Daddy. That one.
And he's not gonna forget me.
I don't
Mm-hmm.
tell him no either. So if I tell him I'm gonna get it, I'm gonna get it. It got flow mats and everything in it, adjustable seats, all that. I said, man, look at
Damn.
Adjustable
you.
seats.
It come with a
Damn.
little car cover and everything. I said, "But you doing better than your daddy, boy. Look
Oh,
at you."
ain't that's
Hey,
what's up, though.
kids be
Ain't nothing
spoiled.
wrong with
You gonna drop 750 on that shit? He ain't even gonna remember
it.
it.
Shit
And
gonna
he
be
got
sitting
one.
in the
Listen,
garage or
that's just
whatever.
that's just coming from experience as a father. Like my daughter just know like when she see me, it's lit. That's all she know. Like, oh, daddy here, yep. You going somewhere lit? You gonna do something lit? You gonna buy me this, that, or the other? Up, she up. You know, they just know.
Yeah, he think he can get over, bro. That your daddy, what?
Ain't no
Money.
thinking.
They just
Getting
say
over.
money for what? I can. All right, man. I send your mama some money. Man, like bro, he bad, bro. He get what he want.
All right,
But
all right.
that's my little man, bro.
So
All right, so your presence in the spaces. Let's talk about it.
Y'all think I got a presence in the spaces?
I think you do.
you
People
don't
know
think
who
you
you are.
do?
People know who Bishop is. Okay.
I'm a man. Listen, bro. But I'm a how can I put it right? I'm humble, but I'm arrogant as
Mhm.
fuck. Um,
Mhm.
and people get mad. The majority of people that don't like me on spaces is because I talk about myself, and they don't like. the way I talk about myself. And and I broke this down to myself. One thing about it, two things for sure. I don't care if or you got faith in me. I know I got faith in me. I can do anything I want to do. You know what I'm saying? And I they get kind of mad because about, bro, you acting Hollywood and this. I'm like, no, I did this when I came in a battle rap. When I got put in that UBL group chat, I said, all you niggas ass. I'm gonna figure out who ain't ass. These the niggas I'm battling. Fuck you. I'm not battling this nigga right here. I'm gonna do what I want to do. That's what I did. Like I was like, that's what I'm doing. Like I don't care. Like nobody can make me do something I don't want to do. I just feel like they get mad about that. Um, Obviously it's just like, oh, I want to see this battle. Okay, I mean you might see that battle, as long as the business right. Like you can see that battle, but niggas gotta understand something. Like when you got a nigga coming from out of town, right? Like I
Mm-hmm.
don't travel to, well, I ain't gonna say South Carolina, but I don't went to Mississippi twice on my own. I don't went to South Carolina on my own. And matter of fact, when I went to South Carolina, my boy whole card fell apart. The only battle he had left on that card was me and his brother. And I said, bro, I give you my word, I'm gonna beat her. He said, you sure? I'm gonna beat her, my boy. And I was there. You know what I'm
Shit.
saying? Like if I get somebody my word, I'm coming, I'm coming. It's just like now it's just like I'm to a point where I ain't Hollywood because if a league can't afford, like the book a nigga, just cover my you ain't even got to cover the whole thing. Just
Right.
cover my expense, help me cover my expenses to get there to get home. That's it, bro. And we Gucci. Like I could do everything else.
I
But
mean,
like, you know what I'm
that
saying?
makes
Like
sense,
so
bro. That makes sense.
but
Why
networking,
not?
like as far as me networking in space, I most definitely accomplished that. But I had niggas I never even knew inbox me and say, "Yo, bro, I got somebody want to holler at you. This, that, and the third, blah, blah, blah." So my account, we working on some things behind the scenes. Y'all definitely gonna see me at least
You
one or
know,
two times before the year out.
you know.
That's what's up,
So
Bishop.
one of your I guess most known battles was your Jay Kruger battle on Gates of the God.
Mhm.
You know what I mean? You wanna talk about your thought process going into that battle, you know what I mean? Like what it did for you, if anything.
Um, it was I was supposed to be on that card. It was the boss desk card, right? So I was supposed to be on that card, but I
Mhm.
had told my man's, I had said, I told y'all I ain't want to battle in the South. My man's wanted me to do a battle on UBL. I said, okay. But the dude I was supposed to battle, he wound up having something to do. So I was like, bro, you ain't no, man, we grown, bro. I understand shit happened, bro. We was betting anyway. We not we getting paid for it. We was betting each other. We bet our own money. You good, my boy. And I told
Hold up, you kinda hold up.
In the gulag.
Hold up, bro, hold up.
like
Yo, can you hear us?
You in the gulag, y'all. He's in the matrix.
You might gotta pop out and pop back in, Bishop.
If you can hear us.
All right, hold up. Yeah. Give us 1 second, y'all. 1 second, y'all. We ain't going nowhere. All right, we gonna give him a minute to get it together,
But so far,
and then we'll bring him back up.
so far,
And just pop back in. All right, there we go.
yo,
Yo,
we good? Y'all can hear me?
yeah, we
yeah,
good.
we good now.
Good.
We
You still
good
there?
now.
Or did we lose you again?
Can y'all hear
Yeah,
me?
I can see
Yeah,
you
we can
now.
hear you now.
Okay. I had to come outside, bro. My service, man, that bit went out on me again in the house.
I know how it is,
It's
bro.
all good.
All right,
Listen,
so I don't forgot where we was at.
talking about your Jay Kruger battle.
Oh yeah, the J. Crew joint. So hold on 1 minute. Let this truck go. Oh, never mind, it's turning. So the J. Crew battle was crazy because, like I said, my op had dropped that on the other lead, and then Floss like, all right, bro. He's like, I might have something for you, bro. I'm gonna hit you up tomorrow. I swear to God. I was like, all right, bet. Nigga hit me up. That nigga say, hey, yo, bro. He said, listen, listen. I need you to listen. You listen. I'm like, yeah, I'm listening. You got Jay Kruger. You got 18 days to be ready. I already don't talk to Loso. He getting everything straight. Start right. He hung up, and I was like,
Mm-hmm.
okay. Told my baby mom, like, yeah, man, I just got booked with Jay Kruger. She was like, Jay Kruger, the nigga that said it's like the first day of school, kid, everything getting out. Baby daddy, you might have trouble with that nigga right there. I was like, you know what's the hold up? Where he been at? I was like, he had some personal stuff going on. She's like, this is return battle? And I'm like, you know what? I just thought about this shit. Hold up, give me one. I'm gonna call you right back. So I called Loso. Loso like, congrats, bro. I'm like, nah, fuck that, nigga. Hey man, I gotta battle this nigga, man. So we had a talk. So they was just like, don't go in there trying to win, bro. Just go in there and be Bishop. And I was like, you know what? You right. So when I started writing, I was like, I'm gonna go in there and I'm gonna give the people a taste of who I am, so people will know who I am.
That's
Because
a
looking at the
fact.
optics,
That's a
it was a
fact.
return battle. I knew I
Right.
wasn't gonna win in that room, and I knew it wasn't gonna be a shot in hell. I probably won on camp. You know what I'm saying? So I think I accomplished that. I did fuck up. I skipped over like 3 minutes of material because I overwrote like a motherfucker. So, and when I got to the best part of
Okay.
my round, I really fucked up. So, it's with the process, but he taught me about, like, if you're watching me no Entourage and you watch that battle and you watch me no Entourage, you can most definitely tell like how that battle impacted me, because I think out of everybody that was in the, I was the fastest puncher. I had the most content. I think I had the most quotables. I probably had the best round out there. I think my second round versus TAV and my first round versus Dato, I don't think there was two better rounds than that. I 2-0 my first three ops. I literally went 7-2. And that tournament, I won second rounds by unanimous decisions. So like it really helped me out. And Crew, one of them people too, like, he a real nigga. I ain't gonna hold y'all. Like I can call that nigga right now and talk to him. If I got get advice on anything, you know what I'm saying? He'll give me advice on anything or whatever. You know what I'm saying? So he most definitely one of them people I respect. And if y'all see that rematch, don't be surprised, because we been talking about that too, or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Because he don't like the fact how people saying he was getting gassed, and he don't like the fact that I did mess up, and he kind of we was talking about doing that on some neutral ground somewhere. You know what I'm saying? But that
Right,
man's
right,
fire,
right.
bro. Like he fire, bro. Like I got to see a nigga that I was a fan. I got to battle a nigga I was a fan of before I
Right.
even got into battle rap. So that was
That's
crazy.
dope. That's dope.
You know how dope it is? You get to tell your son when he get older, nigga, I was watching this man that I'm battling right here when you was in your mama's stomach, my boy. Like, he was one of them niggas. He was fire, bro. You know what I'm saying? So I
Right.
can't take it away from him.
Right. So how do you feel when Battle Rap Fanatic review, your battle, your cruise battle?
I felt like he was honest. I feel like he was honest. Um, he said something that somebody told me before. And matter of fact, I ain't even gonna hold you. My dog, one in the chamber. We was in that space. My dog, one in the chamber, told me a while back. He was like, "Bruh, like
Mm-hmm.
your style weird and different, but it's like the way you say things, bro. Like when you say some shit, bro. And whenever you tap into doing that shit back to back, you gonna be a problem. It's like you can say something that's simple, but it's still layered at the same
Right.
time, and it's the
Mm-hmm.
way you deliver it or whatever. So he's like, once you get that part down, you gonna be something. I was sparring with I forgot who the fuck I was talking to the other day, and it was like, bro, I ain't even gonna hold you, bro. The way you say stuff, bro, like your delivery A1, bro. And I appreciate it, bro. Like So I got some insight from a lot of people. Um, so I try to work on certain things or whatever, especially things that I nitpick about. Like I'm just now getting comfortable with jumping in different pockets and flow switches and different cadence switches. And I like I was the nigga like, man, I hate these punch ass niggas, man. I hate that shit. Now I'm one of them punch ass niggas or whatever. But I still rap in there with it. You know what I'm saying? I just get to dive into different pockets. I know when to turn the energy up. And it's the thing I think a lot of what I don't like is when I turn my energy up, I'm not gonna turn it down. And if I do take it down a step, it's just to set up something that's gonna hit hard for me to keep it going. Like I have so many you what you would call them signatures or what is it called?
Special moves.
Yeah, like I did that in no entourage, like the clicking one pick, I'm spazzing on dog, don't be a menace toothpick, I'm clapping on dog. The I even I the I ain't fuck being dignified. I ain't here to do no saving. I'm from the South. I don't gotta know you. I'm still waving. If you from the South, you grew up in the South, you ever been standing on the road talking to somebody in your yard, you don't know who the fuck coming by. You just what you know what I'm saying? So that kind of stuff, it ties into what I do. You know what I'm saying? The Granddaddy had a plow with no mule. We still got it out the mud. The Aretha Frank, like this big bitch, give like all that different stuff. Like it's me tapping into an AMG mode. You feel what I'm saying? And then with
Right.
different flow switches and stuff, I'm definitely like. I think when I battled Gully, the first battle, when I had the Rick and Morty, Jason lyrics, Shooter Shorty, and how I switched it with the Marlon Wayans, I got the job. I walked down singing with like people like that type of shit. Like, you know what I mean? The end of discussion, say some more and I'm shooting when it rains on Roman. Pause. Then rock your cut like that kind of shit. Like so I'm getting more comfortable doing that type of stuff, but putting my own like style on it. And I think that's what a lot of people don't really do that's up and coming. They see something and they do it exactly like that without putting their own style on it. That's why I don't sound like nobody else. You know what I'm saying? I take
Right,
pride in that.
right. Okay. All right. So I know at one point you were talking about putting a new team together, like how that's coming along.
We just announced it. We announced it last Saturday. Um, my brother, niggas that I rock with heavy, like Mr. Man and
Right.
Todd Green, Army of Two. They both from Brooklyn. Todd still stay in Brooklyn. Mr. Man, he in Dallas. Pope Adrian Bless. Um, I heard of Pope. Me and Pope was supposed to be on the same card that I battled Doc Ronnie on in Atlanta. And for whatever reason, something happened with his battle. So what had happened was me and him built a relationship. Like we were sparring together and everything. And I came in the game saying, big clergy, and I was telling him about it. And then that's my brother now. Like that's my brother. We clergy or whatever. Then I got Monsta, who I respect the hell out of. Like, and I tell anybody, like, that's the most dangerous nigga in the South. When he's serious, like, it's hard to beat that nigga. And then, you know what I'm saying? And Clean just being like a real mentor to me or whatever.
Right.
So when I shot the idea to Loso and O or whatever. They was rocking with it. We pitched it to Clean. He was rocking with it. When I talked to Mr. Man, he's like, whenever I go Taj, I'm like, I know that's why I'm talking to you, because you going to be able to talk to Taj. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? Pope was with it. I had another partner in it, but he retiring. He retired from battle rap or whatever. I respect that. I know what he got going on. He got some health issues or whatever. Shout out to him. He been like, and that nigga was been like my bro since I first stepped in the door. Like he was that nigga. Like, yo, you gonna be all right. You need any advice, anything, hit me up. That's been like, and we develop a relationship outside of battle rap. Like that nigga, like
That's
really
dope.
my brother. Like if something he need me or anything, I'm on a first flight to Mississippi. Like that nigga really my brother, man. Like, you know what I'm saying? So a lot of
It's
niggas go
good to
through shit,
have
bro.
people like that in your corner, though.
Yeah,
That's what's
facts.
up.
Big fact.
hmm And hold on to those people too.
Yo, like, bro, like we never had no like we'll joke around and shit, but we never had no falling out, no nothing like that. He always been big, bro. Like I troll him or something, he'll just block me. He used to block me for like 2 days. Then, bro, please
Right.
don't playing with me. You know what I'm saying, or whatever. But
Right.
like that's just how we do. We good peoples, bro. Like you feel what I'm saying? We good peoples. So um,
That's what's up. So, who is on your Mount Rushmore?
I hate when I get asked that question, bro. Like I think it's like, bro, it's so crazy because like the way battle rap evolved, right?
Mhm.
So when you ask me who's on my Mount Rushmore, like
Mhm.
I look at the niggas that did it before, the niggas we look up to now, and how
Mhm.
pivotal they was because of they styles and the styles niggas took on after them. Like
Mhm.
you get like, for example, like you got Rock and K-Shine, right? Out of that
Mhm.
smack, they come from that, they come from out of that Reed Dollar pocket. You know what I'm saying?
Uh-huh.
They come out that Reed Dollar pocket. And then you got niggas like, you got the other niggas like who else? You got Calico was just Calico. You feel me?
Right.
And DNA had already made his waves in grind time or whatever. And you had Hollow or whatever. Hollow was grind time.
Mhm.
And Charlie Clips was URLs. You got so many of these niggas or whatever that did their own thing. Rex, Murder Moot. Um, and I think like for me, like Moot, Rex, and Reed on Mount Rushmore for me, out
Mhm.
of their generation. And I
Mhm.
think I really don't put the other ones on Mount. If I'm gonna put any other two on Mount Rushmore, I'm gonna put Cal, I'm gonna put Rock, I'm gonna put Shine up there, I'm gonna put Surf up there, and I'm doing that for a reason because if you look at you look at the people now, right? You got these are the people that's taking their styles and what like bits and pieces of their style and molding it into their own. You feel what I'm saying? Even like when Twerk bust on the scene, I remember watching Twerk battles or whatever. The first battle I
Mhm.
seen Twerk was when he battled some dude named Red, and like Twerk was very lyrical. Like he was the triple entendre motherfucker. He was layered as fuck. And then one day he came out sounded like Monster. I'm not Monster. One day he came out sounding like Murder. And then niggas that don't know Murder, they hear Murder, be like, oh, Murder sound like Twerk. No, nigga, Twerk sound like Murder. Murder been out. You know what I'm saying? Like
Okay.
Murder been rapping, Squeako been rapping,
Get
Roller
into
been
it.
rapping. All them niggas been rapping, bro.
Right.
You know, so niggas got to get in tune. And I hate when niggas say if it ain't URL, it don't matter. It's a lot more battle
Get
rap than
into it.
KOTD, URL, and RBE out here. Them niggas that's on there came from
Right.
somewhere else, bro. That's a lot. Like I knew what pit fights was before I met y'all. You feel what I'm saying? So it's
Okay.
like a lot of people don't understand the concepts of battle rap, but it's mainly the people from up north because they got the We Go Hards and they had the Sig U's and they had the other different platforms that was up that way. And now that the South is kind of elevating and getting a little bit of shine, and the West is had they running the culture or whatever with Rum Nitty and Geechee or whatever. And the West been involved in battle rap. They was just involved in KOTD, but when they really got on URL, they really pushed it or whatever. So we see a lot more niggas coming out the West. We see, battle rap moving around a little bit. So, it's really I think it's a good thing, but that's who's on my rap much more if I could put it like that.
Okay. All right.
All right. So, who's your current top five?
Of everybody that's active or just who's all still battle rapping?
Just the active battle rappers.
You said regular battle rappers?
I said just the active ones. Like who your current top five. It's a preference thing.
Okay. I'm gonna do it like this. Cause you ain't asking me all the time. So right now,
Yeah.
uh, I still like who I like though, so that's gonna be
Yeah.
different. But if I'm gonna go on like who I think is doing champion, who I think will be top five for champion of the year this year, I would say Swamp. I would say JC. I would say uh, Surf, Cal, A Ward.
Okay.
Ooh. Okay.
Okay. It's not
And
bad.
I ain't
Yeah.
gonna lie to you, I hate the way it's set up because I feel like Bill Collector should really be in the top five. But the only reason why I think they won't do it for him is because he ain't had a URL battle. But the difference between him and A Ward is like
Mhm.
I think that Rum Nitty the battle with Reed on RBE, the battle with Rum Nitty on the Riot, with everything else he's been doing, I think that really like prepared him. I think A Ward is. I thought he was battle of the year last year. Um, damn good rapper. That's a dangerous motherfucker. Um,
Facts.
he battled clean. He don't battle somebody else. He got a hell of a resume this year. That motherfucker been on the kill spree. You know what I'm saying? It hurt me to watch that Reed Dollar shit. It hurt me like a motherfucker. Like I ain't even want to admit that shit. I was telling everybody at first it's preference, and I'm still telling niggas that it's preference. But in my
It's
head,
preference.
I know. Trust me, I watched it. I know. Like you know what I'm saying?
Damn.
So like for me, you know, like I said, for me personally, like you know, it's
All
that's
right.
where I would have it.
All right. So let's get back to having some fun in this interview. You feel me?
All right,
All right. So who annoys Bishop the most?
like on Twitter Spaces.
Oh, it can be in battle rap in general. It can be in Twitter Spaces. Oh, you can say both. It don't matter.
If we go, I can break it down into categories, right? If we say who annoys me the most,
Mm.
battle rap wise, like I just can't watch that shit. Like NXT Next, whatever his name is, I can barely watch his shit because of his antics, bro. I can barely like his antics, bro. Like I can't. I told Wicko that shit last night. Like I can't, bro. It's hard for me to watch that nigga shit, bro. I can't. I'm like, bro, it be making me mad when y'all put niggas like that on the platform. But I gotta catch hell trying to get him, motherfucker. You know, like but I think Nick's fire. I just don't like his antics. Don't get me wrong. The boy can rap. I just don't like his antics. If I had
Oh,
to say in spaces, it's a lot of motherfuckers that annoy me. I don't got enough time to sit up here and tell. You know, if I don't block you annoy me. Like you really like I don't think nobody's being more annoying. You know a crazy part about it is when people that me and them don't fucking get along agree that this motherfucker annoying you annoying. Like Gorilla Monsoon is an annoying motherfucker, bro. Gorilla is annoying. Him and Rashad the God are two of the most annoying motherfuckers I've ever met in my life. But the difference is I really fuck with Shad though. That's the difference. I literally fuck with Shad.
right.
Shout out Wizzo, man. Shout out what she got doing. What she got going on. Mallory, all them people she got up there, Young L. She got her own agency as well. So shout out to them and what they're doing or whatever.
But
Even
yeah,
like,
Sean
oh
Star, he a
shit.
real one too.
I can't even do that. Yo, I can't even do that though. Cause me and Sharp argue all fucking day. But Sharp is my nigga, bro. Now don't get it twisted. Sharp my nigga. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? Sharp my nigga. Hayes my nigga. I fuck with CC. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
I fuck with Sharp. Like Sharp is like the one of the biggest reasons niggas like know who I am because we argued about battling on Midnight Madness and shit.
Mm-hmm.
And then it went to the rap. He flipped it like he really painted this shit so it would really hit with the raccoon shit. Like, bro, y'all just missed some good times and nigga. We was in like
That's
a 8 hour Twitter court. It was
uh,
really over a raccoon, bro. Like them
Twitter
some good
court.
Twitter court, bro. Like it was
Was it
long.
recorded?
It might. I don't know. I had to ask Candy if it's recorded because it was in
I
Candy's
want
like
to hear that.
low. Bro, listen, that was it was me. Hold on, who all was it? It was me, Big K, Candy, G Wiz, Lady Caution, Doc Petty,
Mm-hmm.
Sharp. Um, what's the lady? Oh my God, she gonna kick my ass because I don't forgot her fucking name, bro. Not my lady. Um, she from New
Boss
York, man.
lady.
No, she from New York. She from New York. Lady something. Lady.
Okay.
I forgot her name, bro. And like she was like, it was crazy, bro. Like
Mm-hmm.
Twitter, man. That's back when you had the Doc Petty space. You had the G Wiz had the morning space. You had who else? You had EFM. They coat was going strong. I still call it a coat to this day. They coat was going strong. Um,
Right.
you had the landslide spaces, man. You had every damn thing, bro. Like it was so crazy. Like it was like not one space you can go into and not have fun and catch laughs in. It was really good, bro. Like so, you feel me? So man, like all that propelled a lot of people like Eunice, Alpha, Dice, um,
That's dope.
a lot
So
more, a lot of people.
uh, who is on Bishop hit list?
I got a, you know what's crazy, man? I got a brief hit list. I hit my manager up about something last night. We was talking last night.
Mm-hmm.
I got a real brief hit list, bro. You know, I got to kill two other niggas before I get on this list. But other than that, I got Big Cannon on my list,
Mm.
Prez Mafia Damn Show on my list. Me and Sharp got to get in the ring. He on my list. Who else? What's that nigga name, bro? What's that nigga name? Oh my god, what's his name? I really won't smoke with Foots for some reason, and I don't know why. I really
Okay.
won't smoke with
Yeah.
Foots, bro. I
Mm-hmm.
really want some smoke with Foots, bro. And who else? Who else? I know I really want to smoke with Foots. Uh,
Man.
and NXT. I keep it like that. I keep it that short.
Okay.
I keep it that short.
All right. So let's get into the
It's cold as
next
hell.
question. All right. So, bro, what motivates you to keep going with this battle rap shit? I mean, I know you only a couple years in, give or take.
Right.
Like, what motivates you to do this shit, yo? Like, I know you were touching on it a little bit earlier, but what's the
My
opportunity?
my people, bro. My
Exactly.
people, bro. Like
Mm-hmm.
my people back home, they support the hell out of me, bro. It's my peoples, bro. Like
That's dope.
them niggas, like, bro. When I tell y'all, I literally sold over 50 live streams my first battle. I literally sold over 50 live streams my first battle, bro.
So
Like them
that's
niggas
dope.
support it. Like, bro, when they be like, I go home, bro. Like when I go back home, bro, I be like, they be like, boy, hey, yo, boy, I seen you on YouTube, boy. Keep doing what you're doing, my boy. And be like, my homie, boy, like you might be the one to like really push the culture in our hometown, because it's like the people like Jew them, because they was like the first, like they first started rapping in
Right.
my city or whatever. And then
Mm-hmm.
you had other people like Ryan and his whole bottom boy gang. They just doing their thing, and then you got the younger kids like Leaky and I don't know who else the hell rapping. I know Leaky rapping, and they doing their thing or whatever. And then you got my cousin them over there in Wood. We got Beaming them and Smoke them over there in Woodbine and Camden County. They doing their thing or whatever. So like they do the music side. They
Well,
really don't do the battle rap side. They fuck with battle rap, but like them ain't battle rap niggas. And what's understood ain't got to be explained.
Right, 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 right. Exactly,
absolutely.
Like
exactly.
niggas ask me all the time, like, bro, how can you sit there and take some of that shit? I said, bro, I'm gonna tell you one thing I learned, bro. You gotta have thick skin, bro. Like you gotta understand at the end
That's
of the
the
day,
truth.
it's just battle rap. And you gotta understand it's corny ass niggas that do this shit that know they'll get away with saying some shit during the battle, but they won't say that shit outside of the battle. You know what I'm saying? Like, so, you just gotta, hey man, just ignore it, keep it pushing. You know what I'm saying? So, it's
All right,
like I said,
Bishop.
it's my people.
If you could do a two-on-two battle with any female battle, who would it be?
You know, I would have said, I ain't even gonna hold y'all, bro. I would have told anybody if they said this to me last week or anytime before that, I would say E Heart like I still do with Heart. But
Yeah, I feel
after what
that.
I seen,
That's dope.
man,
I
give me,
want to see
boy.
that.
After what I seen, give me Farrah or give me Soon. I'ma get busy with either one of them. We gonna get busy. After what I man, I said,
Right.
man, ain't no hate, because I respect all four of them girls. But we not gonna sit here and act
Right.
like y'all was performing. Them girls was rapping.
Mhm.
They was rapping and performing. Like
Right.
that was like it, and it made like that shit made like. And I think if you in tune with battle rap or was in tune with battle rap, right? Or like if you know about Shuni and you know about
Mhm.
Farrah, like they battle is a classic. Them two is a
Mhm.
classic or whatever. And like
Mhm.
to see them two after all, they don't endure like mishaps in their battles and shit, and to see them come out on their shit, like bro, it gave me that feel. It's just like when Verb and Hollow went at it or whatever. And Verb, you got a taste of that old Verb, and then Hollow went in there, I got something for the it felt like someone met. That's what we used to.
Right.
So it was like, yo, they gave me that feel, and every time I can watch a battle and say, give me that feel, I start writing, bro. Like when I watch Rum Nitty versus. Matter of fact, I didn't even this what y'all I swear to God, this is God honest truth, right? I didn't know how I was gonna write for Dato, right? I swear to God, I was like, I don't know how the fuck I'm gonna write for Dato. It was a Sunday, and I woke up at 3 o'clock that morning, and I was up, and I ain't have nothing wrote down. It's like I got in the space with Doc Petty space, and then I got out, and it was like I think 9 or 10,
Mhm.
10 something, right? And I seen that Rum Nitty clip of his first round.
Mhm.
I said, I'm motivated. I'm motivated.
I
So
feel
I
that.
jotted some notes
Right.
down or whatever. My bro Compton Kai called me. He's like, "You wrote yet?" I'm like, "Nah, I'm about to actually start writing now. I got notes and shit." So he said, "I'm gonna stay on the phone with you till you done it." I'm like, "All right." So that's kind of the relationship me and Compton Kai developed. Like he'll listen to what I say and he'll give me his okay, or it could be worded better. You feel what I'm saying? Like a lot of people don't even know, right? Like when I battled the white boy Mike, when I had the when I had no matter of fact, when I battled Mike and I had the whole the spin off on Mike, clutch shot Reggie Miller. Like, and I was like, man, Cotton Kyle was like, hold up, say that again. He was like, and I said, he's like, yo, that bar you ain't come up with a punch with. I was like, which one? The Cleveland show shit. I was like, he like, say it again. And I said it and I was like, that was crazy, though. How I had to spin off a Family Guy. And we both said it at the same time, just to cancel the Cleveland show. Like, that's it. And when I put that in there, I was like, I got it from here. And I'm sitting there like, yo, the Billy Ocean punch. You know what I'm saying? Then everything went like the multis after that. Like, I'm like, ain't no way she gonna beat this first
Oh
round.
shit.
Ain't no way she gonna beat this first round. And then the whole Gina punch, the scheme I did with the Martin scheme when it was in the cabin, cause she cabin life or whatever.
Mhm.
And that's why, like, I was like, bro, it's crazy because her manager name Wizzo, her manager, her real name Gina. So it was just like, fuck your manager. She better grab a hubby. Gina, like, there's a puppy in the room. No, it was like Wizzo, like, there's a puppy in the room. Gina, this ain't no goddamn, like that kind of shit. Like it was different, bro. And like when you do different shit, you gotta make sure your projection and your delivery on point with it. Cause it'll make or break you. Cause a lot of niggas say a lot of fire shit, but the way they deliver it, it'll fuck it up.
Right, right,
Yeah. Right.
right.
And
That's
that come
that.
with time. Like, and I think because y'all don't know this, like I have before I started battle rapping, I had no experience writing raps, bro. Like everything
Mhm.
I learned was from when I used to go to Ryan them when they was in the studio, and they would be like, "Yo, bro, we about to do this track. It's gonna be four of us. He gonna do it. It's two 16s on this track, but him gonna do the first 16. They gonna do 8 and 8. I'm gonna do 8, and he gonna do 8 on the second 16. And they was showing me what a bar was and shit, and I remembered that. And it was like how my uncle and grandma raised me. They didn't have to tell me certain shit because I watched and I learned. You feel what I'm saying? I'm like, it's hard for me. If you telling me how to do something, it's hard for me to do it. But if I watch you, I can do it. Then if I have a question, I can ask you, and then you can show me how you do it. And then I can figure out my own way how to do it. So, I just apply that to what I'm doing.
Right, 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 right.
Right.
Okay. All right.
That's what's up, Bishop. All right. We got a game going on, okay? Let's have a little fun, okay?
Okay.
So the game is called Murder, Marry, or Side Chick.
I feel like this game is made for you, bro.
All right.
All right, so what we do is we shoot you a name, and you just say if you would marry him, if if you would have to kill a bitch, or you know what I mean, if you would make her your side chick.
Okay.
All right, so the first one up is 40 balls. This is
Auntie,
interesting.
Auntie,
Uh,
I can't do neither one. That's Auntie.
okay.
That's Auntie.
Auntie.
Hey, see, it ain't no fun when you got relationships with the people in the game, right?
Facts, bro. That's really Auntie right there, man. That's Big Brister. Can't
All right,
do that with Brister.
we gonna skip that one on you.
I said 40 call herself a grown ass man. It's that.
Big Brister. Use them
Okay.
pronouns.
All right.
So, Miss Hustle.
Kill.
Oh,
Oh, damn.
damn.
Oh, the rip.
All right.
All right, let's see. Official.
Kill.
Damn.
Damn.
Why you gonna kill a person? God damn. Uh,
Y'all ain't give me a nah, that ain't me choice. So it was side chick marry kill. You know what I'm saying?
that's
I
a
ain't
fact. That's a fact.
You saying I feel
Hey,
you?
that's the three options. All right. All right. What about fair?
Oh yeah, yeah. I'm now,
Mm?
I don't know. I'm in
It sounds
between.
like you
If I'm
trying to
in
put
between,
smackdown.
she gonna be a. I might have. I don't know. She might got that thing down there. I might have to marry her. I might.
I'm
She
saying,
might have
I'm
that
saying,
thing
it sounds
down
like
there.
you trying to put his neck down.
Yeah, she might have that thing down. I'm gonna have to marry her. You know what I'm saying? I can't
Now
be
look
side
there,
chick
he's
that.
like that. Now look there, girl.
All right.
All right, Shooty.
I'm a side chick her.
Ooh,
Damn.
ooh.
I'm a side chick her.
All right. All right.
Miss Miami.
Man, y'all keep getting, bro. I fucks with Stamp, man. Y'all can't be doing that. I
Oh,
fucks
look.
with Stamp. Yo, man, I can't say neither one. Respectfully.
Oh shit.
Let's
Respectful.
do. All right, so I'm gonna do one that you know. Okay.
Okay.
Let's do coffee.
Oh, your coffee getting. Yeah, that's side chick. She side chick all day. Yeah, I'm oh, yeah, coffee getting. Coffee getting. Off the rip. She ain't gotta tell me nothing. She getting.
All right. So what about Hazzy? Deep breaths.
Okay,
Deep
I got y'all.
sighs.
Right. Right. Headshot.
What? Headshot. What that mean?
Me and Hezzy got beef. I forgot to put her on that list. She gotta die. She gotta
Oh
die.
damn.
Damn.
Yeah, I forgot about that. Yeah, I forgot
You
about
know
that.
she wants. You
All
know she gonna
right.
see this.
So I
She
got
gotta
one.
die.
Miss Kelly.
Y'all should already know the answer on that right there. I ain't even have to say nothing right there. That's that
Right.
baby. That's that baby. Now I ain't all bullshit aside. Like Miss Kelly, like I really fuck with Miss Kelly, but I tell Miss Kelly all the time she my wife. So y'all already know what's going on. I love Miss Kelly, man. I love Miss
Shout
Kelly
out
to death.
Kelly.
All right. Shout out bars over bricks.
All day.
All right. So let's get back serious for a minute. Where do you see yourself in the next 2 years, bro? As far as your battle rap career.
One of the biggest battles, one of the biggest artists on RB. Yeah,
Ooh,
yeah.
okay.
That's
Okay.
been the goal from the jump.
Mm-hmm. That's what's up, Bishop.
I just figure like if I take care of business on the rap side and
Mm-hmm.
do what I do promo wise, have
Mm-hmm.
electric face offs, be active in the culture. You know what I'm saying? Like I really feel like I can be a superstar over there and make people want to come over there. You feel what I'm saying? Like it's easy. It's easy to go somewhere where the platform is already solidified and big. Not saying RBE is not solidified because they are, but it's
They
just
are.
like for me, like I like how ARP do it because he's they motto is brick by brick. You feel what I'm saying? Everybody be like, okay, yeah, they got old URL talent. I ain't no URL talent. I'm not no URL. I don't even want to be labeled like that. I really want to battle where I want to battle it without nobody telling me I can't battle over here. I ain't got to sign no contract say, oh, you got this many battles over here, but you can only battle over here. No, I want to battle where I want to battle it.
And me personally, I like the way RBE move. You know what I'm saying?
Yes,
So I really do.
I ain't gonna lie to you. My first RBE battle I've ever seen was Craig Lamar versus JC, and I fell
Okay.
in love with it. Then I watched what's my boy name? Daylight versus Oops. That was fire. That was fire. Um, I had the live stream. I was watching on Rap Grid on the pay per view. I was watching Mook versus Murder. I was watching Mook versus Verb. My favorite battle from that whole night was Sway Sever versus B Dot though. That was my favorite battle that night. Them two, I said, boy, that nigga Sway was rapping. You feel? I like the way Sway talk. Them old heads, but them old heads dangerous, man. You know what I'm saying? So I like that whole event. Like, you feel what I'm saying? Like, um, I like when 40 Cal came back or whatever. Um,
Okay.
he was fire. I like the Ill Will Reed Dollars. I like the A Ward battles. I like the. It's crazy because on RBE you got the best Cassidy we've seen in a long ass time against Hitman Holla. You know what I'm saying? So it's like it is what it is or whatever. But I think what some people get misconstrued about battle rappers, RBE and URL is right. Like you ain't gotta have a personal problem if you don't battle somewhere. or whatever you feel like is in the best interest for your career, that's what you gonna do. But when you got prestige, like, and when I say prestige, right, you can't tell Cal where he gonna battle it. You can't tell. You
Right.
feel what I'm saying? Because I don't think Cal ain't under no contract. You can't tell fucking Ricks where he gonna battle it. You can't tell K-Shine where they gonna battle it. I think Rockin' they might be under contract. I'm assuming, don't know for sure, but I'm pretty sure like because they big URL. But when you got them niggas that don't solidify themselves in the culture, you can't tell them like where they going at. Like I like what Geechee Gotti doing, building his brand up. You feel what I'm saying? Like I feel like that's gonna be. I think the Riot is already up there with GTX. But GTX, the Riot, We Go. I think they're bigger than We Go Hard. Like I think they're great platforms. I really think they're great platforms, bro. And I would like to see more of. And I think it would help out like uh RBE more. Like tap in with some of these other leagues. Like you could tap in with a pit fights. You could tap in with a bars over bricks. You can come to the South. You can tap in with Creole, Flatline, Fifth Dimension, UBL Midwest. You can set up like, oh yeah, we can watch these battles. We can watch these events, get these battles or whatever. We can probably
Hey,
make one
bro.
of these leagues our seed league.
Hey,
And
bro.
if we like this,
Bro.
then you get like a one
I think
SK. What's
I
up?
think they in tune already. You feel me? I think they just
They
looking for
too.
people who got certain qualities before they even pay attention to them for real. For real. Like I think it's more than just being able to rap. You feel me?
Yeah, it is a bit
You
more
gotta
than
be
being
able
able
to
to rap. Why you think
promo. You
man,
gotta
listen,
be
bro.
entertaining.
You
You
don't
got
heard me right.
all
Listen,
that
bro.
shit.
You know
We
what's
know you
crazy?
know.
You know what's crazy? Niggas see me battle Krug. Niggas see me battle Krug and see me battle on no Entourage, bro. I be telling you, like, bro, you gotta have something special about you. My grandma always told me I got the gift of gab, bro. I talk my way into some trouble and talk my way out of it. Like, so at the same time, bro, it's like you gotta have something different. So like the country shit really made me different because you got country niggas, but I was the nigga that stood on it. You feel what I'm saying? So
Right.
like it really makes you different. And I get on and I try to slick retweet or quote wing every chance I get or whatever. Like I ain't got no. I tell her I don't have any URL dreams. Like that's my dream. That's my dream. Once I touch that platform, my dream has been completed. Now I need to do what I got to do to stay there. You feel what I'm saying? So, um, and there ain't no diss to URL because if I had to offer the battle on URL and I thought it was a good offer, like I would probably do it. But that don't make me or break me, even if I don't touch RBE or KOTD or URL. That still don't make or break me. You feel what I'm saying? I didn't battle on Gates of the Garden. I battled on the Boss Disc card. But Gates of the Garden got the footage. You feel what I'm saying? So
Right.
it
Right.
helped
Right.
me.
Right.
It helped me with
Right.
the viewership and it helped me with everything else, bro. Like, and then the other people, like after that, Butterfly Fire, he followed me. Polo followed me.
That's what's up.
A lot of other people followed me. Um, so it was like, yo, bro, you like I told him I was like, bro, I appreciate the advice, bro. I ain't like these other niggas saying, oh, this nigga making a joke or having fun or making fun of me or do this, that, and the third. Like I take criticism as criticism. I listen or whatever, and I'm like, yo, we feel the same. I feel the same way about what you saying. You feel what I'm saying? Now I need to do what I need to do to get better. Every time somebody's trying to tell you something, it ain't to make you get mad. It's to make you better. Even like I used to tell my little cousin all the time. I'm like, bro, you ain't the best player on the field, even though he was the best player on the field. You know what I'm saying? You ain't the best player on the field, bro. He used to get mad. He like, you always slap me. I'm like, nah, I know what you're capable of, bro. Like you used to be like very active in it. Now you really don't care, but you still good. But you ain't the best one on the team. And I stayed on him like that. That's how I was raised. You feel what I'm saying? So
All right, so what you got going on outside of Battle Rap? Music, merch. What you got going on?
I'm about to start the merch. We're working on that. Um, I don't do anything outside of battle rap except for work, pretty much, and be a father. Um,
Shit,
other than
that
that,
that is something.
yeah. So what we plotting on really, is
Mm,
like I want to start like uh my merch for like adults and women, and then I want to do another line for like kids or whatever, and like so the goal is like the way like to see how the kids one does or whatever. Like
mm,
I don't want none of that money. Like all that money's gonna go into a bank account for my son. Like I don't want none of that. That's for him. You feel what I'm saying? So like I'm just making waves and stuff. Like I already got some other projects in, um, like working on. By the time he get like 16, he gonna have his own property. You know what I'm saying? He gonna have his own car. Then we're gonna work on getting him his own place. You feel what I'm saying? Like his own land. So we got goals and other things we're working on for him. So I'm all about like I'm all about my son pretty much. So outside of battle rap, that's all it is. That's all it is. That's my only boy. So you know.
I'll throw you on that. All right, bro. So please share with the fans the story about you going viral, yo.
Oh, you talk. Oh, okay. So like I was saying earlier, I was in a space. We talking the country shit. I'm telling them, I'm learning them about the country, the South, and everything. And I tell them, yeah, I used to have a pet raccoon. So I posted a video of me walking the raccoon on the leash, and they thought that was crazy. So another space happened or whatever, or it was the same space later on that day. I don't know. I can't remember offhand, but we had a space and we had like female artists in there, like Miss, I forgot her name. She always in some shit too. Miss Petty. We had Shuni. We had I think Farrah was in there too. We had Ehart, and Doc was like, Ehart Bishop is a big Ehart fan, and I was talking. He's like, he better rap too, and she's like, oh, okay, Bishop, and we was talking. I'm telling her where I'm from, so she was asking me about mud bogging, and then they told her about the raccoon. She's like, hold on, what? Yo, I gotta come to where this nigga from, cause that shit different. And we was talking, and then the video just really went viral or whatever, and
That's
like
crazy.
when this was before I actually rapped in a space. And then when I rapped in a space or whatever, and I battled Rio, and the next time I battled in a space, he was like, the gatekeepers and caution, like they really pushed he got a pet raccoon, he be doing all this shit, this, that, in the third, he country and whatever, and he called raccoon man. You know what I'm saying? So then, that's how that really took off or whatever.
Hey, yo. So how did you get a pet raccoon, nigga? Like what the fuck? Like what?
Yeah, it really ain't hard, my boy. Like it's not hard. Like so, where I'm from, it's small. Like I said, it's a small town or whatever. So I'm chilling. I'm sitting on the step or whatever. I got my Fig Newtons. You know what I mean? I got my pecan sandies. You know what I'm saying? Got my Mountain Dew. And I'm chilling.
Pecan
I'm just smoking my
sandy,
black and mild,
son.
just chilling out there. And the coon come up. He wasn't getting no cat. He wasn't getting no pecan sandies. So you know what I'm saying? I
Hey
threw
yo,
a
look,
Fig.
yo, bro, look. Let me stop you right there, right? First of all, as soon as the coon would have walked up on a like somebody from here,
Hey, is that
party
Gerard
over,
Fig Newtons?
party over.
Bro, look, but see, this the thing, bro. See, like where I'm from, bro, like it's rare to see a coon in your yard. It's rare to see a possum in your yard. Like you'll see them, but not like it's not an everyday thing, depending on where you stay at, right?
Mhm.
So I stay like right outside the city limits. Like I stay like I want to say like a couple minutes away from downtown, but I'm
Mhm.
ducked off. Like so,
Right,
I don't have
right.
everything from horses living across the road from me to uh, alpacas. The dude up the road had a pet duck. He used to tie the duck to the tree or whatever. Um, a man across town, he got a hog. He be walking his hogs in the morning like dogs. So like I don't see my homeboy got horses. My uncle who helped raise me, he had hogs and everything. We used to go flip them and shit. So like it's normal to me. Like I hunt, bro. Like it's normal
Right,
to
right,
me.
right,
Like
right, right,
it ain't out the normal.
right.
So
Well, that shit
like I
is
said,
wild,
I'm
bro.
from the swamp, bro. Like I'm really from the land of the
Oh, real
trembling earth,
shit.
my boy.
You really about that life, yo. You know
Yeah,
what I
like
mean? So, yo, what's next for you, bro?
um November, November looking. It's looking November. November looking like November, and I might have a surprise for y'all in December. I don't know yet. I might have a surprise for y'all in December. I don't know yet, but I might have a surprise for y'all in December. Just want to let y'all know that much now.
Hey, look, we in tune. You feel me? We definitely in tune, man. Hey, you want to tell the people like where they can find you at on social media, yo, on
Um,
all your
find me.
different handles?
You can find me on Instagram, Tyrese Noble. Follow me on Twitter at underscore that guy 134. Again, that's at underscore that guy 134. I prefer people to follow me on Twitter because if I don't know you, I ain't gonna add you on Facebook or IG. Um, because that's my battle rap stuff is up there or whatever. It's really family stuff for the IG and the Facebook.
Follow him on Twitter.
Yeah,
You
follow
feel
me on
me?
Twitter. That's why all the action at is on Twitter. Follow me on Twitter.
Tap in. Tap in. Hey, bro, you got anything else you want to, talk about before we wrap this up?
Um, Shout out to y'all. Shout out to Pit Fights.
Hey,
Shout out to everybody that's doing their thing, man. Yeah, it is something else I want to talk about. Right. Me and this nigga Julio went back and forth about 2 hours about a bar he had. And I told him that he a disgrace because the setup was marvelous. The punch ain't make no damn sense. We got I said, nigga, you was like, you did what my daddy used to do. My daddy told me he was coming to fucking get me, and I ain't see that nigga for 3 weeks. You did that to me. You led me down a road, my nigga. And when I was on my tiptoes.
And
I
he
said,
let you
huh?
finish.
But he was like, bro, but it shook the room. It went crazy in the room. I'm like, bro, it doesn't correlate at all, my boy. So it was
I
something about
mean,
headlights, lighthouse headlights, something, crack your spine. You're gonna need a chopper. You're gonna need a chopper to land before time, a ship's wreck like the Titanic. And I was like, okay, I peep what you did with the land before time scheming. I'm peeping what you doing. I see what you doing, my boy. But at the same time, I get what you was trying to do, right? But first, there was no chopper in the land before time or the Titanic. The chopper, the character chopper, yes, the dinosaur was in the land before time. Wasn't no chopper in the Titanic. So you could have came up with a different punch. Because now I'm looking at the correlation in my mind and in my face. I'm looking because I'm confused right now as I'm telling y'all this like I was when he said it. It ain't correlating for me. So what I had to do was I had to screen record when he said it and send it to my partner. And I said, bro, tell me if this correlates. So he was like, bro, that don't correlate. So I sent it to my partner that got a PhD in whatever the fuck he got a PhD. He stay in Atlanta. That motherfucker, he good. So I sent to him, he literature. He one of them literature motherfuckers. He said, yo, bro, that do not correlate. So I'm trying to correlate the correlation. But ain't no correlation to be correlate.
it's no correlation to correlate. Come
it's
on.
It's
randomology,
not.
bro.
It's
It's a
called
whole
random.
nother style,
It's
yo.
called randomology, and it's called dry hemispheres.
No, I'm gonna tell you what it's called. It's called you fucked that setup up. He thought he got away with it, but he didn't get away with it. He didn't get away with it. I fuck with Julio though. Julio my dog, bro. Julio my dog. You know what, man?
Shout
I
out
might
to the
come up
bro
there.
Hooli. You know what I mean?
Like next year sometime when they ain't around the holidays, man, I might come up there and get it in with Julio, man.
Okay,
I
okay.
might come up there and get
I
it in.
mean, I'm surprised, you know what I mean? I'm surprised he ain't send a request to come up already. To be honest.
I
Nah,
forgot
cause
what
Julio,
month
every
his
time
shit
Julio see me, he
was.
said, "That's why you need to come to the pits and get in the ring with me, bro, and get in the ring with me." I'm like, man, nigga, leave me the fuck alone, Julio.
Hey,
She happens
hey.
2.0.
Ooh.
Ooh,
Hey, yeah.
You know what, man?
what?
I gotta go eat my food, man. I ain't about to play with y'all no more tonight.
Look. Go in and eat your
Nah,
food,
bro, real shit.
Bishop.
Hey, yo, look. We
What's up?
appreciate you coming up though, bro. Real shit. You feel me? Like,
Anytime.
Absolutely.
hey,
This
If
was
yo.
y'all do a
fire.
Twitter space, send me the link.
You already, bro. Same
Absolutely.
here, yo. We
Yes,
definitely gonna
sir.
be tapping. We definitely gonna be following. You feel me?
Yes. This was
Everybody,
fire.
if you haven't seen Bishop, go check him out. You feel me on YouTube?
Tap
It's not
in.
hard to find. Make sure y'all follow him on Twitter.
Hmm.
You feel me? And make sure y'all paying attention to what's going on because you know what I mean. Like my man said, you feel me? Bishop Fire, yo.
And he out here.
Oh, that's
Y'all
RBE
know.
sub, my boy. Hey, yo,
Y'all
big
know
sub,
who
a
Already,
big
he is.
supporter, my boy. That's my boy, man.
Hmm.
That's my boy. Hey, yo.
already.
Hey, sup, they don't know they gonna see me on RBE real soon, bro. I'm about to come fuck some niggas
Absolutely.
up, man.
Hey,
I
you already,
appreciate
bro.
y'all. I appreciate
Hey,
y'all.
We
we
appreciate
appreciate you,
you.
Bishop, yo. We definitely gonna be locked in, yo. Keep doing what you doing, yo. You feel me? And turn up on them. You know what I mean?
Thank you.
Hmm.
Thank you. I
Hey,
appreciate it.
All right, y'all. All right, Bishop. Have a good night.
all right, y'all. We out. Tap in with us next time. Hey, we back tomorrow with another one. My man Peasy. We bringing it back to the pit. You feel me? It's a Peasy world. You feel me?
Tap
Make sure y'all lock
in.
in with us, yo. Tomorrow, 8 o'clock.
and more to come.
We out.